Hello, everyone. I have again the honor and the joy to have a moment with Master Jin Dai to talk about some very profound topics that we will be discussing during this video. For those who doesn't know Master Jin Dai, he is a great teacher of consciousness, of the true heart, of Qigong, and we will be talking about some of this stuff during this video. So I would like you to introduce to every one of you, Master Dai, if you would like to share us briefly, for those who doesn't know you, who are you and what's your passion in life?
Oh, how are you, everybody? Nice to see you here, and it's an honor that Diego give this interview. So we have a chance to meet everyone. My name is Jing. Okay, it's a Chinese name, and the last name is Dai. In China, we pronounce it as Day, but here people don't know how to pronounce it. Sometimes they say die, but in English, die is the word very close to the death, the die. So, but both is good because in Qigong practice, we see this a normal, very natural process of life. So sometimes I'd like to introduce this idea to people to remind them that death is just like life. It's part of life. So people can call me Master Dai. So it's a reminder for people to remember you must die one day. But if you want to pronounce day, it's totally fine. You can call me a wonderful day. I hope you today and from every day from today is a wonderful day for you.
Great.
So I, from very young age, start to practice Qigong, and Qigong changed my life, gave me a lot of insight, and solved a lot of questions. From very young age, I have this purpose in my heart that I want to help people. I want to help people to live a wonderful, live a joyful life, because I see a lot of people struggle. That's why I start to study and practice Qigong. Later, I immigrated to Canada with my wife, and also we have kids and family here, already been 20 years. It's a long time here. So I have both like Western and Eastern different view of life, how life is every people is living in different culture. So I have this chance, this opportunity to bring both culture, different advantages and both disadvantages. I study both of them. Then I can put them together and see what really is about life and why people struggled, and how I can help them. So this gives me a very good advantage. So this is why we're here, talk about life, talk about a little bit about myself and what are we gonna do. So hopefully it will give you a chance to see something differently. It might help you to live a joyful, wonderful life. This year, yeah, I think it covered a little bit about myself.
Thank you, Master Dai. So for those who do want to know more about Master Dai, we have recorded other videos where we go more deeply in their experiences of life that we will make sure to put in the comments or in the description, the links to those interviews. But right now, we wish to talk about the situation that we are currently living. Nobody expected that we were living this situation right now. Now, after more than 1 year of the pandemic, we have the opportunity to see ourselves, to see the world that is changing, and to change somewhere that we want to go better than the places we were before. But what is your general view, Master Dai, about the current status among people after 1 year? How do you see the situation right now?
The pandemic, right now it's still happening in this world, and we can see recently also there are different events and situations happening in the whole world, different place, in India, in Middle East, a lot of things happening. So people say maybe this pandemic is showing us a lot of things. Maybe people never experienced things before. But I think people, through this pandemic, they see something happening and they start to feel these struggles and those suffering, not because this is new thing. This pandemic is just maybe a trigger, or this is different event, bring out something that maybe we ignored or never think about it. So the truth is, before and after, whatever is before pandemic or after pandemic, people's problem is still there. It's always there. Just through the pandemic, it's maybe magnified it. Let you see it make it bigger. So now you feel it. A lot of people start to feel and struggle. They want to let it go. They want to move on, back to normal. This is how people right now, they are eager to come over this and go back to the normal life as before. But in normal life as before, your problem was still there, Your problem was there. Because there was so many distractions and people didn't feel it. You had used a lot of things to make it ease, first off, a temporary solution. So it's easier to make yourself comfortable and just say, okay, that's it, no problem. You can ignore it. But right now, there is nowhere to go. You have to stay at home and you cannot go to a restaurant, you cannot go to, and there is no place to, no way to ease the pain. And they have to look at it. They have to feel it. So this is the current situation right now. For hopefully some people already had a vaccine or some place they have loosened up their rules and people can start to enjoy a little bit about their normal life. But in some place in this world, current situations, a lot of people still in stricter rule. They have lockdowns. So how this is, just like you said, this is how people right now situation is, and what the question is, what are we going to do about it? What are going to treat it? This is what we need to think about it, because this is already happened. We cannot prevent it. It's happening. The pandemic has already happened. But from this pandemic, what have you learned about it? What have you gathered from it? This is the problem. This is the question. People always thinking, what are we lost, or we lost this through this pandemic. But what we get from this pandemic? This is another question. Have you ever asked yourself?
During this pandemic, I am sure that many people have tried to do something about it, to see finally that there was a struggle for years, that, as you said, they were distracted. But is it really possible to stop that struggle? Because sometimes we feel like there is no way it will be like this all the time, and you came to suffer to this life, and there are some thoughts like this in several cultures.